As the echoes of the Charmony Festival fade, the Inter-Astral Peace Corporation successfully establishes itself on the planet of dreams, with the nameless of the Astral Express becoming one of the planet's shareholders.
Oh, goodness.
Now, a grand spectacle is about to unfold yet again in this holiday resort famed throughout the cosmos. Starring the superstar of Epsilon and the head of the Oak family, the lead actor is Miss Robin.
Yeah. Clap, 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 clap.
Featuring a special appearance from the stylish and witty Nameless,
that's us,
the
I guess.
trailblazer of the Astral Express. With a powerful guest appearance from the charismatic and commanding director, Aventurine, one of the 10 stone hearts of the strategic.
Are you gonna reveal all the masters before we even get there? Please don't tell me you are.
Directed by the renowned Mr. Rekka and his trusted companions. Lastly, exclusively sponsored by Old Odie,
I don't want to know
the head
everybody.
of the Alfalfa family, and a business tycoon of Penacony. And then there's Scott.
Wait, who? You mean that IPC specialist who's good at mimicking animals? That...
Okay, well,
Great.
anyway, the marketing development
we had to have an
department
enemy,
is
right?
in on this too.
Fine by me.
Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War, now airing across entertainment channels throughout the universe.
Leave it to not be Fuyuki City. So, I want to play this
sleep is basically guaranteed.
in English. However, I am told that there's no voices because they only have the Japanese cast. So this will probably be the one and only time you guys will hear the voice cast in Japanese. Crazy, right? I sort of feel like I should just be like, nah, we should just hear what Robin has to say. We'll hear what Robin has to say, and then we'll switch it part way. Because I'm gonna struggle with hearing Robin any other way. Hey Robin, it's me, Robin. What's going on? Ah, the Holy Grail! What is this? What is this shenanigans? There's two of us. Little did the world know that there were two Holy Grail winners.
It's been a while. Mr. Scrollum said you'd stop by today, so I figured I'd wait here for a bit.
Yay! Yes, girl.
So this is the device for testing the Divergent Universe, huh?
Oh, you're interested in the Divergent Universe too?
Oh, you've got the wrong idea. I may have taken some history electives back at Paperfold University, but I'm hardly the right person for scientific research.
It's alright.
I'm here today on someone's behalf, to bring you a gift. Do you still remember the Holy Grail War we had back in Penacony?
Where did Astral Express head to this time?
The Holy Grail War?
It's indeed bizarre. This so-called Holy Grail curio. Even though I still recall what we went through together, some of the details always get a bit hazy when I think back on it.
Oh my goodness.
Voice of Chaos.
Welcome in.
This Holy Grail as
Thanks
a
for
token
checking
of
out
gratitude for
Watte
everyone who
TV.
participated
And
in the
remember,
war.
I want to
as
know what
long
I
happened.
wanted to display it on the Radiant
the universe
Flashlight.
desires it.
He agreed,
will continue to
wholeheartedly
exist.
saying,
Sleep well.
Oh, what better decoration for the Radiant Feldspar than a cup set to grant any wish? Talk about grandeur.
She's talking from an open space. You know, the better question is, why is the Holy Grail already here? And why do we already have it? And it's funny that they call it a curio, but, I'm just saying, right? That's the real question.
Mr. Scrollum was entrusted to neutralize the power of the Holy Grail. Now it's just an ordinary dream bubble.
What?
Stripped of its wish-granting properties.
Dang, there's no way they're that strong.
I've
Fate
always wondered.
agreed to this?
If the Grail really could grant you a wish, what would yours be?
Ooh.
A wish, huh?
Feels like someone asked me a similar question during the Holy Grail War.
Oh, I guess he started at the beginning, at the end of the war. At the end of the war. I want to reach Elysium.
As Penacony's last festive superstar, he was once the center of everyone's attention. And now, with the unprecedented first Penaconian Holy Grail War about to kick off, he is back in the spotlight. Come on, buddy. Show the audience that, what is it called? Tattoo? On your hand?
Excuse me, even I know what it is, because I brushed
It's
up.
the
It's
command
command
spells.
spells. Yeah, even I brushed up on
Right.
this.
Command spells. Proof of your selection to join
I
the
binge
Holy
watched
Grail War.
all of Fate,
They say
well, the
its
main
power
lines.
lets you command legendary figures from Penacony's history to fight for
So
you.
I watched the To Sakura, and I watched the Zero, I watched Heaven's Feel, and then I started some spin-offs, but people were like, don't worry about the spin-offs. So I didn't after that. Looks like an Asian with the thing in front of him now.
And now let's
Command.
give up the floor to the star reporter of the Crystal Daily.
Crystal Daily. So, Honor, remember, if you win the Holy Grail, what wish should you want to be granted? Peace across the universe. Time for me to commit. I wish for 2 more wishes. Hehehe. You've got what it takes to win the Holy Grail War? I don't want to win, and I don't want anyone else to win either. That seems like, after watching enough Fate, that seems like the appropriate answer. No one ever wants. No, everybody who wins never wants the actual Grail. Which legendary history? If I have to, don't tell me you're clueless about Penacony's history as I am. What's your deal anyway?
Oh, come on, buddy. It's a real treat for us Balabagian folks to travel off-world. Running into an old friend on an alien planet? That's pure joy. Sure,
no.
the occasion might be a little weird, but don't tell me you don't recognize us.
I recognize
Promise,
Hook.
Pitch Dark Hook the Great, we'd record every thrilling moment of this trip to the planet of festivities for the folks back home.
Like,
Here we
Hook
are
is no
stumbling
Ilya.
upon
Thank
you
you.
being interviewed for the Penaconian Holy Grail
I would
War.
never let what happened to Ilya happen to Hook.
I
It's
see.
never gonna happen.
I was just wondering why someone else was taking my job, considering our channel secured exclusive rights to this interview and broadcast. Security? Clear the area.
No, rude. Hey, we can talk this out. How about a collaboration?
Hey, even the money-loving Alfalfa family wouldn't charge such a cute kid a licensing fee, right? Miss, consider it charity. Let this kid finish her social studies project.
Yeah, social
What's the harm
studies.
in that?
Assistant! Get these 2 out of here.
Ooh, nasty lady. I won't be giving you an interview.
The Alfalfa family proudly presents the first Penaconian Holy
No,
Grail
why would I
War.
answer her
We'll
questions
be
now?
following the masters.
She's so
every
rude.
Step of the way, bringing
not gonna
you the
answer her
freshest,
questions.
Most exclusive coverage. Before we continue our interview with the Nameless about the Penaconian Holy Grail War, let's cut to a quick commercial break.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you've all heard the legend of the Holy Grail, haven't you?
I binge watched the anime, so yes. But
Across the vast cosmos, such tales abound. Seekers embarking on grueling journeys in pursuit of a miracle capable of turning their deepest desires into reality. Yet, only a rare few ever have the privilege of witnessing its existence firsthand. But today, I bring you all that very opportunity.
Odie seems sus. He seems like he'd be a magician that would like participate in murder.
The Holy Grail to Penacony.
Yeah, because
Of
that's
course,
what
the
is a
right
good
to
idea.
Make a wish is a privilege beyond measure. And like most competitions in life, if you want to claim your reward, you'll have to fight for it. The Holy Grail will summon heroic spirits, legendary orders, commanding these servants in battle until only one survivor remains.
Are they really gonna kill each other? Like this is just like a yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Might turn into another Tykean Robo-Ball competition with limbs flying and blood spattering everywhere.
Yeah, of course. Have you not seen Fate's Day?
Mark my words. In this sweet dream
Wah
of
wah.
Anatomy, there is no such thing as death. Any violence you witness is nothing more than harmless spectacle. The only thing real is the prize of having your wish come true. After all, this is the planet of
I was expecting Sampo's arms to fly off.
Anyone with a dream in their
Right?
has a chance
Wooden
to
wooden
make
rubber
it a
swords.
reality.
Rubber bullets.
Now, brought to you by the Alfalfa family and proudly sponsored by Soulglad.
I mean, we could have easily killed off Scott. No one would have missed Scott. Like, there's like some characters we could have just killed off. I would have been up for a deathmatch. I would be concerned though about Hook and Robin though, so. The host.
Terrific! I loved how you used the word survivor instead of victor to rally the contestants. Nothing stirs up a person's drive quite like the goal of simply staying alive, hmm?
God, this tool bag.
What an inspiring speech, Mr. OT. Even Louis Fleming himself couldn't have done it better.
I forgot the name of the stupid kid in the green clothes.
I'm not here for your flattery.
I also forgot who it
I
was.
expect you to give it your all.
Oh, it wasn't
Become a
green.
survivor.
You mean you
Don't
mean
get me wrong, Mr. OT. I'm
Yang
honored you
Ching,
picked me,
and he's in
but
like turquoise.
I'm just a nobody.
The kid with the
A
flying
volunteer
swords.
cog
I know
in
you
the
don't like him.
IPC. And if the rules
After
are
after
clear,
you impale
you're not
Scott
exactly
though,
a
Scott has
fan
to
of
get
the
impaled
IPC,
first, and then you
so
can kill off Yang Ching.
why me?
Yeah.
I sent invitations to Penacony's top shareholders.
I don't know who the
and
masters
heads,
are. Yeah, he
welcoming
keeps
them to
talking.
join this Holy Grail
I don't know who
war.
the masters are though.
Some accepted.
So
Others turned their noses up, dismissing my carefully orchestrated spectacle as just a...
this is how you do
marketing
collabs, by the way.
stunt.
If you know collabs coming, like watch or participate in whatever the show is that the collab is happening with, so that you understand what's gonna happen. Because like right now, I'm more hyped for this now, having seen the Holy Grail War, like having watched the anime, than if I hadn't watched it.
What wish
Because I'm really
would you
curious
make to the
about like
Grail?
what's gonna happen.
Me, Scott? I'm just a lowly
Oh my
grunt
gosh.
trying to climb to a P45 corporate rank.
Bro, you could wish to become the head of the company.
What a delightfully mundane wish. You aren't even dreaming of rubbing shoulders with legends like Diamond or something. But compared to lofty nonsense like world peace, your dream is refreshingly grounded.
So, the Holy Grail, can it really grant my wish?
Of course it can. Kit,
Crazy,
the
this
command
guy.
spell branded onto your hand is proof of your qualification. You've also summoned a servant and witnessed their power for yourself.
Well, we are in a dream world where ice cream talks, wine bottles sing, and instruments play themselves. A
I
grail
guess so.
that grants wishes and legendary figures resurrecting from history? Not so far-fetched here, I guess.
Yeah, he's got a point.
But here's the bigger question. If the grail is real, why are you sharing it? Why turn this into a show? Let's face it, if I were in your shoes, I'd
Oh
keep
my
it to
gosh.
myself, make my wish quietly, and get filthy rich.
A sharp question, Scott. Let me put it this way. Picture an old man who survived 10 Amber Eras, navigated countless conspiracies and power struggles, accumulated an endless fortune, and climbed to the absolute pinnacle of Penacony. Now tell me, what's left for such a person to wish for?
Just share it with others, dude.
More money and power? no one ever thinks they've got too much of either, right? I don't know. You tell me, Mr. OT.
You're already getting close, kid. But a single wish, that's far too small to satisfy me. I want to transform the Holy Grail War into an unprecedented form of entertainment in Penacony.
So he's bored.
Imagine meeting historical
So he's
legends,
bored.
summoning them as servants to fight
Wow.
for you, and finally making your wildest dreams come true. This
Rich people,
will
am
be
I right?
Penacony's next grand spectacle, standing alongside the Charmony Festival as a beacon for the universe's attention. Dreamers and wealth beyond measure will pour in, far more than ever before. And for the first ever Holy Grail War, what story could be more compelling than the wish of a nobody coming true? Understand now?
Ah, I get it now. Don't worry, Mr. OT. I won't let you down.
Damn, he called
As
you a
a lone
nobody,
wolf,
Scott.
I've learned
Pick
how
up-
to survive.
Pick it
no
up
matter
while he's
how
spitting
desperate
down.
things are. But I'm not gonna lie, Mr. OT. Just now, during that broadcast, I saw someone who's dragged me down
Hey.
to rock bottom more times than I can count. Funny how fate works. He's here on this battlefield too.
Ooh.
Let me guess. You mean that nameless from the Astral Express? A real showboat and a tough competitor, I'd say.
Oh yeah, in terms of pure strength, the old me couldn't compete with that monster and his crew. But the person I am today, I'm not the same man I was back then.
Did he? What did he? What did
As
he
a
do?
master, survival hinges on using your summoned heroic spirits, your servants, wisely, and utilizing their noble phantasms. Isn't that correct, Mr. Rekka?
While the Holy Grail War is ongoing, please address me as Greedy, producer.
Actually, during this war, he should call you by the code name Assassin.
Ooh.
You're right. In the current Penacony, the name Greedy carries no weight. Best not to bring it up.
Okay.
You got a chance at a second life. It's best to let go of fragile pride, old friend. Names tie you to your past. They also expose your weaknesses.
Oh.
A wise competitor hides their true self from the opposition. Listen up.
Mr. Rekka Secrets?
I had to offer him film credits and the chance to experience a heroic spirit's memories just to convince that director to act as your vessel. You've always dreamed of creating a masterpiece that would shake the world and cement your name in history, haven't you? On that point, you and Mr. Rekka share the same goal. Don't waste the opportunity I've created for you. Go record the stories of the participants in this Holy Grail War, and help this ambitious young man by your side fulfill his wish.
Following my master's command, my noble phantasm has already been trained on those you invited. I can show their movements to you both in real time.
Well done, assassin. With an
Since
ability like
when
this,
did Mr. Rekka
we're
die, by
sure
the
to stay
way?
ahead of the competition.
The participants who have accepted
Or
the
was he
invitation
always dead?
and
I don't
plan to
remember
join
what
the
happened
Holy Grail War
during
are already under my noble phantasm's watch.
the Banana
So,
section with Rappa.
Which one
I have to
do
go back
you
and
want
watch
to
it.
check out first?
Or maybe there's a quest that explains something happened to him.
Producer, time's ticking. Let's hurry and check out the other participants.
Oh, so many participants. So, from what I understand, there's no, oh, okay. There's no English voices? I mean, for the, fake collab characters. So, we might have to change it. We'll see what happens.
Who the heck keeps tossing garbage around? The next passenger Pom Pom catches littering is going to have to write down the train's sanitation rules 100 times.
Yes, teacher.
Huh? The first Penaconian Holy Grail War? Inviting the Astral Express to join? Sounds like the kind of spectacle that might interest you. Seems like he's not around. Maybe I should pass this to March and Don Hong instead.
Ooh, no, we're gonna lose. Pom Pom.
Graffiti on Pom Pom's hand.
Pom Pom's the master. Ridiculous.
It won't come off. Who's
We're dead.
behind this prank?
We're totally wasted.
The world's turned upside down. Even the animals on the Astral Express can enter this
Dude, that
tournament.
is no animal, you fool.
Mr. Odie, should I take care of this first?
No need. Letting a contestant like them compete just makes things even more interesting.
Mr. Pom Pom, it's been a while.
Oh gosh.
Now that's forking hilarious. Girl, I know my identity's a little touchy, but here in Dreamflux Reef, just call me by my name, all right? It sure has been a while since we last saw each other. Not since that monkey raised hell here.
Right?
How'd your agent even let a big-time star like you put on a street performance like this?
A true singer doesn't only perform for the ones who can afford front row seats.
That's why she's my
But
favorite.
you, Mr. Boothill, your appearance here means something big's about to go down again in Dreamflux Reef, doesn't it?
Hey now, don't go making me sound like some kind of walking disaster siren. You've heard of the Holy Grail War, right? The ads are everywhere, and nobody in Penacony could have missed it.
Wait, are you telling me you're joining the Holy Grail War?
Oh, why do you sound so shocked? Am I not supposed to?
That's not what I meant. Or maybe that is what I meant. As far as I know, only the family heads, IPC execs, and the Astral Express crew received invitations to this Holy Grail War. Basically, the decision makers of Penacony.
And ain't I Pom Pom, a member of the Astral
And so the real Pom Pom shows up. He just got the command.
That's not what I'm saying.
Goodness.
Relax. I'm just messing with you. For some reason, that old man went and sent an invitation to Dreamflux Reef, too. Micah figured things might go down the same way as they always do. The folks up top have their fun, and the people below take the hits. So, he sent me the invite. Said I might be interested.
I see. So, Mr. Micah's asking for your help in his own way.
Makes sense. I mean, after all, I'm a two-time hero of Penacony. Sunday, the monkeys. Daggone my stupid mouth.
How about just shut it up?
Sorry. Listen, I don't care about any muddle-fudging Holy Grail, but a Holy Grail War. Now that sounds dangerous.
Yeah, I get that feeling too.
Summoning
His
dead
best
guys
combo
from their
back.
graves to duke it out. Winner takes all. That sounds like something those IPC shirtbags would come up with. No heckin' way I vibe with that kind of setup. But since I took Micah's request, I gotta see this through. Make sure things don't spiral out of control. Alright, time to get prepped. Up next, per the invite's instructions, summoning the heroic spirit. See ya.
That guy, that's the one at Criminal Boot Hill. Mr. OT, sir, can't you revoke his qualification? Letting a criminal join the Holy Grail War is way too dangerous.
What? Have
What
you?
if he wishes
He's
for
never
every
experienced.
single IPC employee to drop dead? That'd be the end of us.
Have you? Oh my gosh.
Kid, you're basically admitting you think that cowboy is going to win the whole thing. Where's your confidence? You gotta keep your head in the game.
Confidence, Scott. Oh.
Once you accept the invitation and are branded with the command spells, your qualification as a master can't be revoked.
Then we should send out the Bloodhounds and take that criminal down immediately.
This guy, no clue. This guy, how anything works at all.
But Mr. Boothill wasn't wrong, was he? He saved Penacony twice before. If we jumped the gun and hunt him down now, that wouldn't be very tactful.
Understatement, but okay.
This guy, Scott.
Let's just say there's some personal history. He's got a particularly brutal way of handling my department's people.
Oh, then isn't this your perfect shot at vengeance? Win this war, and you can bring.
Why is this old man manipulating Scott?
Yourself.
You know, like just like.
Don't worry, Mr. OT. Forget a small fry like Boothill. If the traps are set right and the schemes are airtight, even Louis Fleming wouldn't be able to escape.
Good. That ruthless streak of yours reminds me of my younger days.
Yeah. Whenever people say that.
But what's even more Penaconian is this omnipotent wish-granting chalice. Oh, listen to that. Doesn't it sound like a cheap business scam? Only someone from a backwater place like Eurilo 6 could be fooled by a trick like that.
Old Odie's serving up nectar, but what kind of poison is mixed in the cup?
Madam Jade. Now don't tell me you're actually trying to figure out what kind of game this old man is playing.
Why not? Penacony's biggest tycoon throws away his usual image of polite deal-making to invite the family heads and shareholders to participate in the dream contest, promising afterward he'll grant a wish to someone that could never fulfill on their own? Isn't that fascinating?
Fascinating? Well, people with real power wouldn't waste a second of their time on something like this. I mean, who would lower themselves just to entertain him? And if this so-called Holy Grail turns out to be nothing but a marketing gimmick, then things are gonna get really interesting.
Old Odie knows better than anybody, so what kind of return is big enough for him to risk the Alfalfa family's entire reputation?
So, you believe this omnipotent wish-granting chalice might actually be real?
Across the cosmos, ceremonies tap the past power to create miracles aren't uncommon. The credit contracts I make with people, aren't they a form of wish fulfillment too? And even more so, are the cornerstones we received.
So does that mean you're interested in accepting the invitation?
I am interested in the Holy Grail War, but not in the Grail itself. What intrigues me are the people who join this war for a so-called miracle.
Well, placing your hopes and dreams on some unknown Holy Grail. It's like dousing yourself in oil and diving straight through a ring of fire. Doesn't look promising. But it'll be one hell of a show.
And more than that, it's a perfect opportunity to watch and make connections. Only one lucky fool will walk away from the Grail, but Bond and Jade Exchange know the IPC Strategist Investment Department can grant everyone's wishes. Our future strategy calls for more allies. Adventuring, you're going to accept the invitation and join the Holy Grail War, aren't you?
I knew it. Penacony and I just can't seem to stay apart. But I have to say, the way they mark the participants, Not exactly pleasant.
Speaking of allies, a certain someone has returned to Penacony. Obviously, we can't have any official dealings with him, but since you've exchanged intel before, there's a little trust between you two. I want you to use this Holy Grail War as a chance to strengthen that trust.
As you wish.
Wait, you're telling me the Strategic Investment Department is joining too?
What's wrong, Mr. Scott? As a member of the Marketing Development Department, their reach shouldn't extend to you, right?
That's right, Mr. OT. Besides, with you backing me up, even Louis Fleming...
Let's just let Louis Fleming rest for now. Mr. Scott, the IPC is just one of many choices in this vast cosmos. Sometimes you need to fight for your own shot at greatness. I've got high hopes for you.
The stage is set, and the characters are all in position. But, Master, for you and me, this Holy Grail War comes with a few complications.
Yeah, the competition this time is no joke.
No, what I mean is, if you look at the backstories of the participants, they generally fall into 3 categories. Those who are in direct competition with your department, those who have a personal grudge against your department, and those who see you as their sworn enemy. In other words, from a narrative standpoint, every single participant we've identified so far is likely to target you first.
Done for, yes.
It's us. You call that a complication? Like I didn't already know everyone here has a bone to pick with me?
Thanks, Scott. He's lost it.
A little personal wisdom. Not everyone is your enemy, kid. Learn to separate conflict of interest from personal vendetta. And the key difference? The first one can be negotiated. The second? Not so much. So, if I were you...
You'd deal with the personal vendettas first. Much appreciated, Mr. OT. I'll keep that in mind.
What a poetic twist. Old rivals, now destined to settle the score on the Holy Grail War's stage.
Lucky for me, I drew the best possible card. Assassin. With your noble phantasm, we should have the upper hand.
That said, knowing your opponent's next move isn't enough. It's like having a script but never actually shooting the film. Let me remind you, Master, your least favorite Nameless is preparing the ritual to summon a servant right
now. Nameless, I gotta take care of you first. Can't have any loose ends hanging around.
Next up is the moment we've all been waiting for. The Nameless will step into the summoning circle, chant the spell, and summon one of the greatest souls in Penaconian history.
And to do that, we're switching to Japanese to have the Japanese voice lines. Now we're in Japan.
一体誰が召喚されるのでしょうか。無境を築いたグラークスか、それとも最初のハウンドか。その答えは間もなく明らかになります。
こんなに盛り上がってるんだ。召喚人のとこに行って儀式をやろう。
The irony of having Archer with us would be really funny.
Ja, 始めるか。
告げる。汝の身は我が元に。我が命運は汝の剣に。 列車の汽笛に従い、まあまあパリパリサクサク
Oh my gosh.
従うならば答えよ。
俺は常世すべての善となるものじゃねえ。むしろ常世すべての悪を滅ぼすために死ぬ運命にある。
汝、琥珀の王の赤心から溢れた7つの魂。
抑止の輪より来たれ、天秤の守り手よ。
Nada.
で、サーバントは？
Awkward silence.
俺のサーバントは？
この屈辱的な瞬間を記録して家
Oh my
宝と
gosh.
して子々孫々まで伝えていきたいものだ。正直とんでもない当たりを引いて
He sounds just as jerky in every other language.
失敗していたが、まさかお前が神にも幽霊にも嫌われた存在だったとは。それに比べたらサーバントのいる私はもはや一匹狼とは呼べないかもしれないな。どうだ、この称号 2,3 日の間貸してやろうか。
Are you my servant? Oh my gosh. Are you my servant?
と、お前が俺のサーバントか。
Hilarious.
そんなわけあるか。バカ。私はお前の敵だ。
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. A little smirk on his
これ以
face.
上時間を無駄にするつもりはない。召喚の儀式に失敗した今が絶好のチャンス。これまでに受けてきた屈辱、その全てを倍にして返してやる。だが私はルールを何より重んじる人間だ。お前がサーバントを召喚できなかった以上、私もサーバントの力は借りないでおこう。お前たち、かかれ！
This man.
コートさん、こんなに強いだなんて聞いてませんよ。
こんなのに勝てるわけない。代わりに残業申請お願いします。
お前たち、しっかりしろ！
影も雲も押しのけて晴れ渡る空をもたらしてくれますように。
頼りになるな。いい判断だ。
核翼3年。
この身をもってあなたと共に歩み守り、そして導きましょう。
今宵魂は抱擁を交わす。そして
Nothing like him chanting to the song of Robin.
I am the bone of my soul. Steel is my blood.
Nice.
Fire is my blood.
Yeah.
I have created over 1,000 blades.
Peak.
Unknown to death, unknown to life. Have withstood pain to create many weapons. Yet, those hands will never hold anything. So, as I pray, unlimited.
That took forever. That's so funny. Yay!
ポンコツどもめ、思った以上に使えないな。ここは一時撤退だ。
あれれ、スコート、もう終わりか？ じゃあ次は俺がお前を捕まえる番だ。
暗殺の日。
コンサート。
まさか追いかけてくるとはな。残念だがお前の聖杯戦争はここで終わりだ。目標が罠にかかった。準備はいいかアサシン。いつでも OK だプロデューサー。しぶきの上がるスペースラントコメディアクション。
Whoa, crazy effects. Ah, they're all angry.
もっと敬意を払え。これは私の大事な一部なんだぞ。
このかすかな光、影も雲も押しのけて晴れ渡る空をもたらしてくれますように。
感謝します。
寸前脱水。
あの目に映る。
懲りないよ。カラドボルグ。
Yeesh.
行くべき道です。
落ち着いてください。未来はきっと明るいはず。日向ぼっこしましょう。
頼りになるな。
このかすかな光が影も雲も押しのけて晴れ渡る空をもたらしてくれますように。
頼りになるな。いい判断だ。
私を呼ぶ声が聞こえる。供養去りたまえ。
私の出番か。
Well, they're all gonna go off on me anyway, so.
I am the bone of my soul.
I'm gonna sit here and listen to this again.
And fires my blood. I have created over 1,000 blades, unknown to death, unknown to life. Have withstood pain to create
So
many
funny.
weapons. Yet, those hands will never hold anything. So, as I pray, unlimited blade works.
I mean, to be fair, even if it's Japanese audio, it's still in English. So why they didn't put that at least in the English track, I have no idea. So that makes no sense, but okay. Scott's ridiculous.
まったく素人が聖杯戦争に参加すると世も末だぜ。あ、いや、とっくに末だった。誰だお前は。よく見とけ。こういう時こうするんだ。
目に映る。
Oh, Lancer! Okay. Pretty cool. Nice. I wasn't expecting that. Wait, no! Did I summon Lancer? No. That's horrible. I don't want Lancer. Is that somebody else's? I can't believe we got Lancer. Lancer's not the worst. He deserves a good ending because he always gets like bad, you know.
正面から戦うのは私の得意分野ではない。こいつは明らかに手強い相手だ。
Wait, so did Robin or Buddha get Saber? I'm super curious now.
マスターまで霊体化させやがったか。アサシンってクラスはどうにもいけすかねえ技を持ってやがる。
Stop fighting, let's go fishing instead. No, thanks for saving me.
礼には及ばねえよ。お前ごと吹き飛ばすつもりだったんだからな。
Oh, okay, it wasn't. Thank goodness.
俺はランサー。当然これが神明ってわけじゃねえが。お前はすぐこの舞台から降りる身だ。
Is he so tall?
わざわざ名乗る意味もない。あばよ、サーバントを召喚できなかったマスターさん。
Ooh! There we go. Finally.
と、あなたが私のマスターか。
Nice.
最悪な再会だな。
同感だ、ランサー。私がいる限り、マスターに指一本触れることは許さない。
喜べ小僧。お前は特徴を引き当てた。
もう安全です、マスター。怪我はありませんか？
Wait, you two know each other?
過去の聖杯戦争で幾度か刃を交えたことがあります。
Yeah, okay, that's nice. I have the same evaluation of Lancer. I don't think he's a horrible person either. Didn't seem to be from this world?
はい。それには私も気づいていました。限界の際、聖杯は今回の聖杯戦争に必要な知識を授けてくれました。しかし、そこには難解な概念が多く含まれており、ここは私の知る世界とは全く異なっているようです。ああ、そういえば自己紹介がまだでしたね。申し遅れました。私はセイバーのクラスのサーバント、名をアルトリア・ペンドラゴンと言います。セイバーと呼んでくださっても構いませんし、周りに人がいなければ神名で呼んでいただいても結構です。かつてキャメロットの騎士王として知られていましたが、その地については何もご存じないですよね。
We do have a Camelot here, actually.
どうやら異なる世界であっても何かしら共通点はあるようです。こちらのキャメロットは今どのような状況なのでしょうか？
残念だけどもう滅んでるんだ。でも生き残った人たちもいる。友達のグネビアって子がそこの出身なんだ。確かランスロットっていうお兄さんもいたっけか。
え？
わ
ー。グネビアの兄上、ランスロット？血がつながっているのですか？いえ、それはひとまず置いて。
The way to drop some crazy lore. Yeah, our resident VTuber, or not VTuber, regular YouTuber. The world between Memoria, you go to lecture about the interstellar travel and cosmic geography. Only to suddenly hear a thunderous rumble. It seems the lady night before you is starving. Was that thunder?
申し訳ありません。初対面でこのような見苦しい姿をお見せしてしまうとは。マスターには感知できないかもしれませんが、この世界にあるマナの量は微々たるものです。
Oh, that is true. How do we,
私のような誰にも知られていない他の世界の英霊は、知名度や神秘性による追加の力を得るのが困難となります。そうなると、力を維持するには膨大なエネルギーを摂取する以外に方法はありません。つまりマスター、この近くに比較的量の多い食事を提供してくれるお店はないでしょうか？
Pom Pom. Well, if you're not too picky about the food.
問題ありません。味にはさしてこだわりはありませんし、空腹は最高のスパイスとも言いますから。
じゃあここの名物の天かん手羽バーガーを食いに行こう。そっちの世界にはない食べ物だろうし。
不運と強運の間を渡り歩くギャンブラーの僕でも今回のドローはさすがに。
そうか、俺は結構気に入ってるぜ、あんたのサーバント。ルールを守るし、きちんとお互いの領分をわきまえて。
Archer, is Archer his? I'd be like, no.
あんたらみてえな腹に一物
Of course it'd be adventurings.
よっぽど信頼できんだろ。
確かに
Yeah.
サーバントのようだけど。
Going to his sword.
君、ピノコニーの歴史上の誰なのかな？
He's not.
親愛なるマスター、この冗談のような世界と私に何かつながりがあるように見えるか？
I'm gonna switch to English. I'm pretty sure there's no English voice though. I'm gonna check and see.
Well, just like your servant, he's from another world.
Yeah, see, they have like no voices. Okay, that's why we're playing it in Japanese. It's crazy. That's actually a relief. At least this nightmare indulgence debauchery isn't my future world's future.
ロリポップがよそ者二人が揃って他の世界のやつを召喚するとはよ。なんだ？
Xenophobic
聖杯
Holy
戦
War.
争ってのはよそ者を差別でも
That's
してんのか
funny.
3機だ。他の世界から来たサーバントは3機いる。
奇遇だな、クフーリン。返り討ちにあって帰ってきたか？
顔を合わせるなり神名を口にすると。
He's like, nope, Negan got none. That's done and over with.
この世界では誰も君や私のことなど聞いたこともないはずだ。無論エリンの名もクランの猛犬の異名もだ。
だがそれは俺たちがこの世界の英霊に対して不利な立場だってことを意味する。ここは奴らの世界だ。血のりがあるのは向こうだろうよ。
にしてもあんちゃんよ、ちょっと様子を探ってきただけでなんでそんなヘトヘトになってんだ？
たく、それがよ、あと少しでマスターを2人まとめて片付けられるってとこで。
I was gonna tell him, that's so funny. Like, not Saber, but bum bum bum.
その上、灰色頭が召喚したのが他の世界の英霊で。
ベビーが灰色頭だと？おいおい、あいつは味方だ。何してやがる？
お前がムカつく奴らを始末してこいって命令したんだろう。
Rigged.
今度会ったら誤解を解かねえとな。あ、待てよ。あいつの英霊もあんたらと同じで他の世界。
It's really funny that Lancer belongs to Boot Hill. Seems appropriate.
あれは俺たちのよく知るセイバーだ。
彼女が？これは予想外の再会だな。
君たちってよく自分の世界じゃない場所に召喚されるのかい？
自分の？俺たちサーバントっつうのはほとんどの場合自分のじゃねえ境遇に身を置くもんだ。時代、
So funny.
国、戦争、すべ
Like,
て
it doesn't matter what it is, it's always something different, right?
しかしこうも異なる世界を見るのは初めてだな。だがまあ抑止力の守護者としてそれが何なのかは君たちが知る必要はないんだ。私はもとより誤った聖杯戦争に現れるべき存在だ。他の2機もきっと似たような理由でこの世界に来たのだろ
う。なるほど。つまり俺たちはお前の巻き添えを食らったってわけか。
誤った聖杯戦争？君たちの世界じゃ聖杯戦争とはありふれた儀式で それをオーディが間違ったやり方で行ってしまったという意味だろうか。
俺たちの世界でもありふれたとは言えねえな。だが間違えたのは確かだろう。何より聖杯ってのはおもちゃじゃねえんだ。特にお前らみたいな魔術の何たるかを知らない奴らがむやみに触るとやけどする。今回俺たちの肉体は魔力で構成されてすらない。そこで俺の推測だが、おそらく聖杯は魔術と似た性質の何かを利用して疑似聖杯戦争を構築したんだろう。
改ざんされた儀式、占有された聖杯、儀式に参加する主催者。ランサー、これ以上言う必要はあるまい。
ああ、黒幕って大声で叫んでるようなもんだ。だが少なくとも今回のマスターは霊樹を乱用するやつじゃないようだな。
なら話は簡単じゃねえか。全員でこの聖杯戦争を主催しているラブリーな年寄りをとっ捕まえりゃいい。
いや、もしそれが奴の策略でこちらの戦力を
Oh
引
my
き寄せて
gosh.
一網
If they were
打尽
doing
にする
that,
つもりだったとしたら、
there wouldn't be any point of this at all anyway.
面倒だがしょうがねえ。ここにいる連中で正式な魔術の鍛錬を受けたのは俺だけだ。相手がどう構えているのか探ってきてやるよ。その目的もな。その間隠れててもいいし、攻撃を仕掛けても構わねえ。少なくとも今のところお前らの身を脅かすほどの手だれはいないはずだ。
Breeze blows past and the blue-haired man disappears.
なんだよ、あいつからメッセージ？タイミング悪いな、ベイビーが。
おや、もうお咎めの連絡が来たのかい？
Absolutely.
クラークフィルムランドに来いってよ。手を組まないか話がしたいんだと。
英霊というのはもっと特別な見た目をしているものかと思っていたのだけれど、私の姿は本来このようなものではないのですが、申し訳ありません。今はこの凡庸な姿しかお見せできないようです。
Since they're not fate characters.
Summon at your request. I am Caster.
Oh boy.
I would of course prefer to be honest with you, but every time I try to say my own true name, it turns into this.
Dissonance. But that's your name.
It was. But it's been trademarked, copyrighted, owned by someone else. I'm sorry, Master.
Just call me Robin. I'm not used to being called anything else.
Miss Robin. I'm sorry if this isn't what you were hoping for. I'm just a faded star from the age of dreaming. A piece of dead skin in an industry that sheds its past without a second thought. I was brilliant. Once. Who was I? Well, maybe you'd find the answer buried in some old, forgotten magazine. They used to call me the Eternal Silver Screen Beauty. The Golden Note of Shipei's legacy. I've had even more names. But ever since I first stepped into the limelight, I've never had my own. Not even in death. Not even now. When I've been dragged from the grave to perform on this new world's old stage. Every time I even try to speak my name, it gets drowned out by that cursed dissonance. But it's my name. My name. Mine. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Let it out. I get it. Sometimes I want to lose control too. When we're on stage, under the spotlight, performers like us have to keep our composure. Since you can't use your real name, what should I call you?
Caster. That's the title the Grail assigned me.
No, I don't like that. I want a name you chose, not a name that was chosen for you.
Thank you, Miss Robin. Then, call me Miss Note. For now. Funny. I don't remember being this emotional when I was alive. Maybe my fractured spirit origin is affecting my personality. No true name. No noble phantasm. Just this ridiculous talent for theatrics. But I'll do what I can. However little that may be, I'll fight for you and myself to earn a chance to wish upon the Holy Grail.
You want to win? To me, the only real victory is making this war disappear. And that's something weapons can never achieve. Only song can do that.
But people always remember the ones who win wars, never the ones who try and end them. Whether you want to end this war or win it, you're going to need allies. No performance is complete with only the lead on stage.
I know. I was just thinking the same thing. Out of everyone in this war, there are at least 2 people I can trust. I've already invited one of them, and I plan to lay everything on the table for him.
Yay, allies! Can we be best buds? Yes. Okay. And then Kanisi keeps floating in the sky like clouds. Ice cream, cotton candy chirp straight into your mouth. This is incredible.
マスターの言う通り、ここは夢に浸っている世界なのですね。しかし、このドリームリーフという地に足を踏み入れてから、ピノコニーは確かに聖杯が選びそうな世界だと納得しました。
Why?
どんなに豪奢な宮殿にも、人目のつかない片隅には誇りが積もるものです。そこには忘れ去られた人々の満たされていない無数の願いがひしめいている。だからこそ聖杯はここに降臨したのでしょう。ドリームリーフの存在がピノコニーは夢の地ではなく現実の誇張された投影に過ぎないことを証明しています。
その話はまたにして、とりあえずご飯にしよう。セイバーのお腹の音を聞いてたらこっちまでお腹空いてきた。
ですが、サーバントとして限界する際はその世界の通貨を持たないのです。
Oh my gosh.
マスター、手持ちは大丈夫でしょうか
？No worries. Fast food joins Dreamfrog Suite for cheap with big portions. Listen, I got plenty of cash.
それはよかった。このご恩には必ずや
Which is actually true. I have like a ton.
誓いましょう。
Because I have everything's maxed out.
あそこが無境ファストフード店だ。
未知の世界の食堂、どのような食に出会えるのでしょ
う。いらっしゃいませ。ご注文はどうしますか？あら、我らがスター・オブ・ザ・フェスティバルじゃない。あなたも聖杯戦争に参加してるのよね。
You guys should know all the gossip around here.
もう、2までってどういう意味？ドリームリーフって情報が早いのよ。お隣のそちらが召喚した英霊ね。ねえ、英霊さん。あなたもピノコニーの歴史上の人物なのよね。一体誰なのかしら？
申し訳ありません。聖杯戦争において神明は極めて重要な情報のため 教えることはできないのです。
へえ、そうなの。大事なレシピを秘密にしておくのと一緒ね。
ところで、こちらのお店の看板料理は何でしょうか？
ドリームリーフが初めてなら転換手羽バーガーをおすすめするわ。他ではまず食べられない美味しさよ。うちのパンとその他の食べ物は全て純粋な有機記憶域農地で作られた原料を使ってるわ。それらが育つ土壌には有害な感情が含まれていなくて。
ありがとうございます。ではその転換手羽バーガーを。
よし、100個くれ。
かしこまって100個？本当に
？Just in case some of them fly away.
真面目そうに見えて、そういった一面もお持ちとは。
Oh gosh.
量も量だから少し時間をいただくわね。ちょっと待っててちょうだい。
そういえば、セーバーは聖杯に何を願うつもり？
幸運にも勝利をつかむことができたなら、私はこの話は後にしましょう。マスター、サーバントが近づいてきています。
転換手羽バーガーを2つ、それからスーサ水を2本。ノーツガールさん、これでいいかしら？
ええ、ですが落ち着いて食事を楽しめそうにはありません。すぐそこにサーバントがいます。
お久しぶりね。
Aww, best girl.
ノーツガールさん、こちらが先ほど話した信頼できる友人よ。
マスターのご友人でしたか。
Hey look, it's Double Robin.
店主さん、こちらのお二人のお題は私が持つわ。それから静かに食事ができるよう手配をお願いできないかしら。お礼にチップは弾ませてもらうから。
料理を持っていくとき以外邪魔が入らないようにしておくわ。
そちらのサーバントさん、少し殺気を収めてはいかがでしょう。いつまでも剣に手をかけているとなると、こちらもロビンさんを守るために相応の行動を取らなければなりません。
我々は今聖杯戦争中です。あなたたちがマスターに敵意を持たないと確信できるまで、この手を剣から離すつもりはありません。
Chill, Saber.
お話中ごめんなさいね。ご注文の料理をお持ちしたわ。喧嘩するならお腹いっぱい食べてからでも遅くないでしょ。
とりあえず食事にしよう。
賛成です。
こんなに注文していたの？
Okay, your voice is pretty cute in Japanese too. Don't lie. It's pretty adorable too.
二人とも落ち着いたみたい。やっぱり食事の席は話し合いの場にぴったりね。
Thank you so much for treating us to the Halovian winged burgers.
気にしないで。空腹が満たされた人の幸せそうな笑顔を見るのが大好きなだけだから。それにしてもあなたのサーバントって食欲旺盛なのね。
セイバーさん、ピノコニーの歴史上にあなたのような人がいた覚えはありません。
それもそうでしょう。私はピノコニーの人物ではありませんから。もっと言うと、あなたたちがいる世界の歴史にも存在しません。
お話の意味がよく見えないのだけれど。
私は別の世界に存在した王国、 ブリテンを治めていた騎士王です。ピノコニーの歴史には存在しません。
She's my cheat
その
code.
ため本来であればこの地の聖杯戦争に召喚されるはずはなかったのですが、しかし今回の聖杯戦争には少なくとももう一機
Well, probably more than one, but she only knows one other one. At least one other. True.
初歩的な質問で申し訳ないのだけれど、あなたたち英霊は一体何者なのかしら。本当に歴史上の偉人が亡くなった後の魂なの？
英霊とは歴史に名を刻んだものです。そうひとまず解釈していただいて構いません。聖杯の召喚に応じ、英霊は魔力で構成された肉体で限界します。また生前の逸話をもとに再現された切り札宝具を所有します。
魔力と宝具とは何なのかしら。
I mean,
その
yeah.
ようなものが本当にこの世界に？
この世界は神秘が極めて希薄な場所のようです。私の知っている魔術も大半が力を発揮しないでしょう。ですので今回の聖杯戦争はこれまでのものと大きく異なっています。私の体を構成しているものは魔力ではなく別の基礎的な要素のようです。それからそちらのノーツガールさんはキャスターとして私よりも現状を把握しているのではないですか？
生前の私は偉人とは程遠い人物でした。英霊として召喚されたことに私も驚きを隠せません。セイバーさんのように頼もしくもなければ自分の神明さえも失っています。私のような力のないサーバントがマスターのために一体何ができるというのでしょう。ノーツガールさん
だとしても英霊として聖杯に召喚された以上、あなたは自分の物語を歴史に刻んだことを意味します。それに聖杯戦争において
I'm really curious, like, who she is in the term of, like, Penacony history. It's probably gonna be really good.
その通りだと思うわ。以前兄様がこのように話していたことがあるの。ピノコニーに伝説はあれど英雄はいないと。兄様からするとピノコニーの歴史に名を残す偉人も伝説に登場する英雄もその姿は後世の人々が脚色したものに過ぎないそうよ。それらはショーウィンドウに飾られた退屈を紛らわすための商品で夢でさえリアリティショーの景品になり得てしまう。けれど今この瞬間他の世界から来たセイバーさんも過去から来たノーツガールさんもちゃんとここに存在している。決して誰かに脚色された商品ではないわ。マスター、慰めてくださってありがとうございます。ですが神明が封印されている以上、
She's too stressed.
セイバーさんは愚か、
Don't worry about any of
他の
that.
敵から
No,
あなたを
you
守る
just
こと
do
す
your
ら
thing
難しい状況。
and try to make it through.
夢を叶えるとなればなおさらです。
Don't need to worry about any of that.
私はオーク家に残された唯一の指導者であり調和の調律師よ。あなたが思うほど脆くないわ。それに今さら聖杯に託すような願いなんて
That's how I know she's gonna win because she didn't have a wish for the girl.
一体何を言っているのです。聖杯に託す願いがないならなぜ
Because she wants to stop the war. She told you that at the beginning. Well, she told Boot Hill that. Right? That's what I should have said, right?
最初は半信半疑で参加を決めたの。この胸にある漠然とした願いを叶えられるんじゃないかと思って。かつて兄様は自分の願いのために強大な力を呼び寄せ、ピノコニーを眠りの中の理想郷に仕立て上げようとしたわ。
Wow. I love that they chose that as the story for her in this.
あの儀式がもたらした影響は 今もピノコニーの人々の心の片隅に残っている。できることなら聖杯の力でそういった方たちの傷を癒し、兄様が犯した過ちを償いたかったの。でもその考えは間違っていたみたい。ノーツガールさんを限界させた聖杯には何かしらの力がある。そんな得体の知れないものに漠然とした願いを託すのは危険極まりないことだわ。
Yeah.
誰のためであろうと、私の願いは独りよがりなものよ。それは兄様が願っていたことと何も変わらない。ごめんなさい、ノーツガールさん。あなたを召喚した瞬間、私は理解したの。自分が行おうとしていることの意味をね。ピノコニーの人々はエナの夢に救いを求めるほど弱くないし、私ももちろん聖杯に願いを託すべきじゃないと考えている。それよりも今はオーディさんが聖杯を利用して何をしようとしているかの方が気がかりなの。
Girl asking the right questions to win the Grail. Well, in the war, really.
私のいた世界では聖杯戦争はもともと魔術師たちの儀式でした。その神秘性を保ってこそ奇跡を起こす力が生まれます。しかしあのオーディさんは主催者でありながら儀式を大々的に喧伝した。このように神秘性のかけらもない儀式は本来成立しないはずです。これまで幾度か聖杯戦争を経験してきましたが、今回のようなものは見たことがありません。ですから慎重を期すべきかと。マスターはどのように考えますか？
I'd say let's unite everybody because it's suspicious and I feel like something's going on.
ええ、そうね。私の知るオーディさんなら何があってもこういったイベントを中止しないでしょう。ええ、だからできるだけ多くの参加者を集めて同盟を結びたいの。この聖杯戦争の本当の目的、そして聖杯の力の本質がわかるまで安易に願い事をしないようにね。オーク家の後継者は実に優秀なようです。ですがその同盟計画はいささか考えが甘いかと。聖杯戦争に参加している以上、きっと誰しも叶えたい願いを持っているはず。また最後の勝者が決まる前に、あなたの信頼する友人とそちらのセイバーさんが私たちに刃を向けないという保証もありません。
It's a bit harsh. You wouldn't hurt Robin.
今はひとまず指示に従いましょう。無論他のサーバントと交渉している間に状況が変化するようであれば話は別ですが。
ブートヒルからメッセージ？ずいぶんなかったらしいな。
私のところにも届いているわ。一斉送信みたいね。
Whoa, whoa. That's not text, but you call when you write that long. Magist Masters greets you all, and Boot Hill Ranger, Boot Hill the God Exchanger. As the evening breeze of Asdana carries it tenderness from approaching summer, I humbly pray that you noble souls remain radiant. What? This is not Boot Hill at all. What? No, this does not sound like him at all. Alright, nope.
このメッセージ、本当にブートヒルさんからかしら？
No. For the love of Machiavelli, he's cursing up a storm. This isn't from him at all, is it?
内容はともかく、ブートヒルさんはそもそも文字を打つのにあまり慣れていなかったと思う。
Yeah, no, totally not him.
ましてや、こういった格式ばった文章となると。
どうやら殺し合いはもう始まっているようですね。
やはり平和とは戦争の幕間に過ぎないのですね。 そのブートヒルさんも
Oh no, I don't believe that for a second. No way.
いいえ、彼は腕の立つ方だからこんなに早く負けるなんてありえないわ。きっと誰かが彼のスマホを使って私たちをクラークフィルムランドに誘い込もうとしているんじゃないかしら。
Fuck Filmland.
それにしても随分と丁寧な招待状ですね。誘われたのであれば応じるのが礼儀というものでしょう。
ええ、私もそう思うわ。それに今行けばブートヒルさんを助けられるかもしれない。どうかしら。
I like diving right into the trap.
ええ、私もそう思います。十中八九相手は罠を張っているでしょう。しかしそのリスクを負ってでも救援に向かわなければ我々は二人の盟友を失い以降の戦いが不利になる恐れがあります。
よし、早速行こう。
たく、待ち合わせ場所はここで合ってるよな。あいつどこほっつき歩いてやがるんだ。いや、なんか妙だ。まさか俺らが来る前に誰かにやられちまったなんてことはねえよな。
率直に言って、あのセイバーをたやすく倒せる実力者がここにいるなら、私たちでは太刀打ちできないだろ
う。
ひょっとしたらカンパニーの人間が一緒にいるのを不審がってるんじゃないかな。それで物陰に隠れてこちらの様子を伺ってるとか。
なんだ、君たちはかつて敵同士だったのか。
昨日の敵は今日の友だってこともある。そうだろカーボーイ。
カンパニーの人間はともかく一緒に視線をくぐり抜けてきた俺のことは信じてくれたっていいだろ。こっちは何も企んじゃいねえ。そろそろ顔を見せたらどうだ。協力の話をしよ
う。声を張っても無駄だろう。ここに来るまでにいくつか可能性を考えはしたけど、どうやら最悪なのが当たってしまったようだ。
どこぞのラブリーがこの巡回レンジャーを騙そうとしてるってわけか。おい、愛に飢えたベイビーたち、耳の穴かっぽじってよーく聞きやがれ。あんたらが何者で何を企んでるかは知らねえが逃げられやしねえぜ。さっさと姿を見せたらどうだ。生まれ変わった時にもっと早く出てればよかったって後悔する前にな。
聞いたか。出ていかないと生まれ変わった時に後悔するらしい。さすがはカンパニーに高額な懸賞金をかけられた指名手配犯。
Scott's you scuzzbag.
口を開くなり悪人オーラ全開だな。恐怖のあまり内臓まで震えてしまった。お前の隣にいるのは銃の赤心のアベンチュリンさん。なぜカンパニーの重役がそんな指名手配犯なんかと一緒に。もしそこのカーボーイの人質になっているのなら瞬きで合図してくれ。それともまさか
This guy.
二人は友人
Sit here and drink the rest of my tea while he's
カ
blathering
ンパ
on.
ニーの重役が指名手配犯と結託。アサシン、この素晴らしいシーンをしっかり撮っておいてくれ。
君のサーバントはミスター・レック。いや、よく見ると雰囲気が少し違う。
おい、レックの隣にいるやつ、カンパニーの制服を着てるが知り合いか。
僕の顔を知ってる社員はツガンニアの砂漠の砂よりも多いんだ。彼が誰なのか知ってるわけもないだろう。
Dang.
たとえ銃の赤心の一人であっても怖くはないぞ。戦略投資部がいくら偉かろうとうちの部門をどうこうできるわけないからな。聖杯を勝ち取ったら全員私の言いなりになってもらう。ひざまずいて誰もが私に許しを請うんだ。
それから犬と豚の鳴き声を。
Guy.
聖杯を使って鳴き声の真似をさせるとは、なんともったいない。
You have no idea.
オーディさんは君の部門にも招待状を送ったのかい？ピノコニーに派遣されたその部門の社員はごくわずかだったはずだけど、もしかして君は。
おお、私の名前を聞いたことがあるのか？
いや、ただの一般社員の名前をさすがに覚えてはいないよ。
お高く止まっている重役たちは底辺社員を気にかけたことなど一度もないのだろうな。たった一つの指示で私を泉州という野蛮な地に飛ばしたと思ったら、今度はピノコニーと来た。最初はいい仕事だと思ったが、まさか下を向いてピピ詩人たちとの商談に明け暮れることになるとは。おかげで首の痛みも悪化してしまった。だがそれらも全て過去となる。アベンチュリン？はあ、この私が代わりに新しい銃の赤心になろう。さあ、お前の宝具で私に勝利を捧げてくれ、アサシン。
ようやくこいつのサーバントとやり合えるってわけか。あじゃあ戦闘準備だ。
なぜそうも危機としている？
He likes to fight.
撮影は始まった。役者たちを位置についてくれ。さあカメラを回してあの時代に戻ろう。ザ・サイレント・ホラー・ショー、アクション。
Wait, this isn't in spirit form. He just vanished right before our eyes. The servant's presence concealment is most disturbing than I imagined. Wait, where's your voice? Where's my voice? Forking hell, son of a fork! It's no use. I tried analyzing the bounded field. It doesn't seem like a mute sound. Something far more dangerous is closing in. It's no sound, then how do you know what I just said? Look, there's subtitles here. That's not fair. Why do you get to have a voice?
この私が主役だからだ。お前らのような脇役とはわけが違う。ああ、この恐怖に満ちた上映会で耳をつんざく悲鳴を早く聞きたい。おっと、すまない、忘れていた。アサシンの宝具の中では誰？
It's unusually quiet. No sign of Mr. Boothill or the enemy who lured us here. Should have said that. I'll protect everyone to the best of my ability. Please don't stray too far from me, but the enemy in the shadows out and us out in the open, even greater caution can't guarantee our safety. In a wide open area like this, it seems like archers attack from range, lose initiative, and will be at a serious disadvantage. From what I know, old Odie is the type to hire low scum as his pawn, summoning the most wicked servants to limit anything in his way. Have you noticed since earlier our voices vanish when we speak? That's true. It could be the enemy's so-called noble phantasm. More importantly, everyone, I have a question. In this world's history, is it possible for a non-primate to become a heroic spirit, say a billboard or maybe a TV? If it were an Intellitron, that's at least possible. But a billboard, a TV? Then what's that thing up ahead? The TV appearing out of nowhere pours the rear of the crowd. It's obviously a trap. If this is a decoy, the real enemy's body is probably lurking nearby, waiting for us to take the bait. We should steer clear of this trap. Frigid force drags you violently back, and then a voice you know all too well murmurs by your ear. New as you. Why does it sound like a dog barking? Not the IPC specialist who does the bionic voice impressions? Unbelievable. Scott's really made a name for himself, even when the acclaimed Robin knows who he is. Although, alright, I'm the one who told her. Can't a guy get a few wild travel stories with his friends every now and then? Brief silence lingers as you wait to convey an ounce of fury and exasperation. You are so hasty. The battered TV wobbles, buzzing static noise, but alas, it's a silent film. You can hear the crackle of snowflakes. You're on TV, bro? Seriously? It's not a time for this. Watch out, servant. The guy turned this whole place into... Dang, calling themselves out. Wow. You all wake at the chamber, the TV static crackle singing death's lullaby. Separate from your servants, you're into a pair of familiar enemies as you, for your cowboy and sumptuous companions, vanish without a trace. Why are you here? Got sent a scam text Mr. Boothill in your name, and, well, you know how that goes. That punk doesn't even bother switching up his tricks. That somebody's got a crush on me. Forget that third-rate nobody. What I really know is, we're decent our servants. Splitting up a horror movie? That's a death flag. Let's figure out what we're dealing with here. The monster in the room seems to be such an eyesore. A little hint for you. Well, for Archer, just so we're clear, I was insist from the start, but those two blockheads insisted on investigating. The three blockheads, master of otherworldly holy grail war, not a hint of caution among them. This is how I ended up with frown lines. It's a little late for all that. Listen carefully. This place, the holy grail war, is strange indeed. It's my fault. I failed to serve it. I should keep my master away from this trap. Right on cue. Master, I saw your subtitles. I'll find a way to get you out. Hold on, if the enemy had disguised himself as master, wait just beyond that door for the perfect ambush. Archer, listen to my voice, it's obviously me, right? Sorry, this is a silent film and all I see subtitles under the door, they named Adventuring slapped on it. If you gotta improve your loyalty, master, you'll have to spill 10 humiliating secrets of my, that only my real master would know. You don't know who I am? Except for N. What class are you, bomber? Let's vote, I vote for the flamboyant master. I know you don't need to egg things on, you already figured out the real answer, didn't you? Sealed room, a bomb about to go off, sounds dramatic, but... Actually speaking as a survey, wouldn't it just be easier to cut the door down? Master, please take 2 steps back. Master, stay close to me, I don't know what that assassin's plan is to do next, but it's dangerous here. Using brute force in a horror film? Horror experts from another world clearly have no sense of art. Blonde beauty like you shouldn't be screaming for help or waiting for a hero to save the day. Skulking assassin, once I reach you, scream all you want and call for help for anyone to save you. Better reach me first. Thanks to your recklessness, the hotel's chainsaw spirit has been awakened by the noise. Protagonist, take the stage. Oh, wait. Oh, Chainsaw Scott. What are you, a piece of gum stuck on my shoe?
当然この手でお前らを八つ咲きにする義務がある。見ろ、私のチェーンソー。アサシンの力のおかげでこの毒のトップ塗られたチェーンソーは必殺級の斬撃を瞬時に3回も放てる。チェーンソーが2本だから計6回だ。私の危険戦争返しの前でたとえ羽を生やしたところで逃げられはしないぞ。
あなたと共に歩み守りそして導きましょう。
今宵端末そして星々が反響する。
緊張で呼吸が乱れていますね。祭壇の時、正直
私を茨の道を越えていく供養。
Their voices are so good because they sound like so similar in English and Japanese. Really good. This what kind of evil spirit gets beaten to a pulp by its victims? Forget it. Producer take 5. We'll be needing you again later. So this is the power of the heroic spirits from another world? Figures. Honkai's just a backward speck of 10 amber eras with no real legend or history. Of course we pale in comparison to the true heroes. But also, why you're gonna lose. I'll take each of your own ways one by one and turn you into obedient extras for my film. Pray tell, does anyone look like they're running from you? Don't get ahead of yourself. Act 2 is about to begin. After a brief pause, you exchange information you've gathered with one another. Boothill, Robin, and Miss Note are all still missing. Scott and his servants check against at any time. So they're giving us time to breathe, eh? Guess they're pretty confident about their trump card. Archer's Master, are you familiar with films? What do you know about this Grady? I've only heard the name before. The guy was some terrible director back in Penacony's early days. Just a ton of cheap horror films, silent film tricks. He was a master of interesting commercial gimmicks. The people in Penacony forgot about his name ages ago and only found the film he used to trap us through sheer luck. Picked it up in an interstellar junk market. So we're dealing with a nobody? That's not good. What makes you say that? The heroic spirits who left a mark in history, our legends usually hint at our greatest weaknesses. Something like the warrior bathed in the river, the underworld, or become invincible except for his heel. I was hoping you know something about this person's past, but it turns out he's just some washed up no-name that even you folks have not heard about. Fits right with Mr. Scott, doesn't it? A pair of nobodies with shady tricks up their sleeves? Still got this feeling, even if we've got the upper hand now, there's no real way to finish us. Tricksters never pack much of a punch anyway? I don't know. I don't know if I agree. Because of Sparkle. Oh, we're all fine for the time being. Right, he was a film director and life means he's got to suddenly become a powerhouse after turning into a heroic spirit. His noble phantasm proves it. He built it off of one of his old horror flicks, basically a reality marble. Though it is a rare ability, it feels like a trap. One that only ensnares its victims. I think it's funny they say reality marble and like nobody from Honkai would have like any idea like what's a reality marble. But you know, we do because we've watched the anime. But if they're trapped and can't hurt the prey, then it's the hunter who'll be in trouble. Now he's got 3 servants in his stomach, while the strongest fortresses always fall from the inside. And you really do have the mind of a leader, always sharp on reading the situation. I better pull my weight too. He might not have an obvious weak spot, but if we can find Assassin's true body and let my arrows give him proper haircut, the reality marble of his will no longer exist. Looks like everyone's got their sights set. I know we've butted heads in the express crew before, but that's just a difference of perspective. As for this time, I've got no interest in the Holy Grail. My boss is concerned about what old Odie is up to in his sleeve. If you're willing, maybe we can actually work together this time? It all comes down to how you perform. Nah, yeah. You see, Master, looks like Miss Robin's alliance is starting to come together. This army has a goal, and now it's time to move. We saw the exit on the way in. Let's head out the way we still can while we still can. Interesting. An endless corridor? A layout completely different from the world before. What an unknowing bounded field. You can't bring this space to calm. We might never find a way out. Let's see. Oh, this is written to. Oh, this is the Midnight Chainsaw Rhapsody that he made. It's on his prison's first film. Boasting over 1 million views on this occasion, I tracked down by Grady to discover. Let's see. Why do I have a feeling that where they say then blank suggested is actually Robin's servant? And I bet you, because I'm great at guessing plots, that the actress was the one who suggested he makes movies, right? And that she starred in them probably? Probably not though, right? Can't be that easy. Feels like we're just looped back to where we started. If we don't find some kind of countermeasure, we could be stuck running in circles forever. Master, why not leave some of your chips and dice behind as markers? You didn't need to remind me of that. I've already tried it, but expect Grady to be such a greedy money grubber. Hey, don't go throwing shade, extra boy. If we clean up this set as usual, gotta make sure random props to ruin the scene. The next scene is all about the IPC trapped in the haunted hallway. The cursed suffer forever. Nowhere to escape, and there'll never be anybody to come to help. In here, any struggle is just wasted effort. Oh, let's go! Grady looks like you forgot that you didn't only trap us in your noble phantasm. That's right, you can't silence Robin. That's why you're cutting budget, Grady. Now you're busy writing, directing, and starring as yourself. Miss Robin already found their way out the other side of this set. Dang, everyone follow the music. Just you useless piece of junk. I sent you to ambush the two merely the characters. How'd you still mess that up? Peak Miss Robin content. With this music, why can't my noble phantasm suppress it? Looks like you had too long. You get your own trade, huh? Even the smallest on Air Films movies had soundtracks. Damn! Bypass that. Ah, so he's created the film company. But Mr. Rekka tried to make, well, before he was Mr. Rekka, right? His real name. So he established a self-evolving dream bubble movie technology. So this is about Penacony's past. Interesting. The gentle harmony floats in the tight space. At its heart, two singers light the way for the lost. But at the same time, evil spirits approach them, determined to shred and consume these visitors from beyond the sky. By my command, spell. Whatever you have in mind, it's already too late. In a fast blur too fast to track, Miss Note grabs the attacking monsters and viciously smashes their head into the floor. Oh my cathode ray tubes! For those who don't know, those are in CRTVs. Don't hit my screen with your microphone. Ow! Clunk, 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 bang, bang. That's so funny. Honestly, this might be the first R-rated scene in the whole movie. You start to wonder if Robin is actually summoned a berserker. That's so freaking hilarious. That's it. The guards backing us down in prison were tougher than these. Bravo, truly Penacuti's brightest bloom, brilliant in both drama and action. This terrible wardrobe, the nonsense plot, no one else could have cooked this up but you, Grady. I spent so much effort climbing my way out of the grave to quit burning my eyes with your bargain bin flicks. I knew they had a connection! Of course, your director's knowing to leave the stage to the actors. Oh gosh, I watched a free concert. Miss Note is so cool. Even again, as a caster, your combat style was quite impressive. Can't say that it counted as a fight between mages. Guess people in Penacony really have a broad definition of caster. Really, I thought it was pretty normal. An archer dual-wielding swords isn't qualified to talk about this. I managed to feel out the right path using the power of harmony, all thanks to Mista's projection. Blank, I saw you covering me in that fight. Even though I can't see your name, I know it must be someone great. I believe it wholeheartedly. Master, this cannot change the present situation. Without a true name, I'm just a weak Iris family artist. Now the way you shield your master just now proves you're an exceptional servant. You'll never understand the despair when your name is taken away. You've been wrung dry of all your worth. Exactly, powerless, barely able to protect your master, let alone win the Holy Grail War. Then why not work with me again like before, Blank? Mr. Odie can grant all your wishes. Ah, see, I knew it! I told you! I knew it! That's so funny, I knew. Shut up, you're a fool with less artistic taste in an automatic instrument. Your work doesn't even have the artistic value of a ruined role of a film. Sorry, Grady, that was a bit harsh, but why are you serving the opportunistic fat old fart? Hiding somewhere off screen, Grady sighs too, his voice full of melancholy. Because he summoned you, of course, even in death forgotten by the world, Penacony clenches our souls like a miser. But hey, sweetheart, at least we have a chance to rewrite our past failures this time. This gloom won't do. Let's kick off the final act of the Chainsaw Rhapsody. The true evil waits at the end of this haunted hotel. It's crazy that I was right about them being connected, the actress and then the director. No, the director went all in this time. Right reaches the hotel, evil spirits through the screen and gather lights and effects on you, shaping you into an invincible monster. Lyndon Scott, you'll become a legion of evil spirits, a horror icon etched in movie history. Honestly, the way this guy keeps coming for you, even the wildest British hounds will call it obsessive. Master, what did you do to him? Look, I was young and didn't know what I was doing. It's a muscle to make it up to you now. Look, I was young and I didn't know what I was doing. You, look at what you tried to do to Sushang! What? No, you tried to, Orem Alley, baby. We were talking about this. You know what you did. Oh my gosh. We can go rewind and watch the Orem Alley VOD to remind everybody. This guy. And then let's not talk about the Heliobi. The Heliobus? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Don't talk about scratchy scalps. Now you're making me all itchy, creepy. Master, your line's here, entrance line. Oh gosh. Okay, Scott.
あなた守れ導こ
すべて運命が絡み合う開示
Oh, okay, Scott.
大丈夫このかすかな光が影も雲も押しのけて晴れ渡る空をもたらしてくれますように世界からあら調和のユニゾンが響く少年が多い
私を呼ぶ声が聞こえるクヨ去りたまえ
最高の強化が導くまま落ち着いてください
今日私たちがここに集まったのは命を捧げ
There's only how Scott, you have one life and you haven't sacrificed any of it. I think for the most part, we've been really kind about like not killing you despite all the stupid stuff you've done. Crazy. Crazy this is even a discussion.
真の一匹狼は単独行動をするものだ。集まるだけではただの烏合の衆と変わらない。お前ずっと後ろに隠れていただろう。この卑怯者が。お前なんかよりも私のまつげの方がよっぽど役立つ。
So it says picking and tossing and blame around. What a scene. Like fighting someone like this, there's no honor in it.
聖杯が欲しくないのか。今すぐシナリオを書き直してセットを変えろ。奴らを叩き潰せる力をよこすんだ。本物の悪魔のようにこの手で握りつぶしてやる。
Sorry, Mr. Scott, I was wrong about you. You're a natural comedian who's really good at playing comical characters. Dropping by in a horror flick? That's not a miscast, it's an insult to the lens. Your minds think alike. Hey, don't insult my little ray of sunshine.
裏切るつもりじゃないよな。私はお前のマスターだってことを忘れるなよ。私がレイジを使えばお前なんか。
Trying to dominate me in my set just 3 command spells? Mr. Scott, consider yourself fired. Apologies, cast and crew. You had to witness that little meltdown between director and actor. Underestimating the power of harmony was on me. I shouldn't have brought you all together. So I'll be more thoughtful of your stage entrances next time. I look forward to hearing from your piercing screams all over again in our next film. Did we leave his reality marble? Something's off. Each time the clock light will reveal its unknown side. As the protagonist, open your eyes and find yourself trapped in a nightmare with no exit, and now a terrifying enemy standing right beside you. Knowing we're allies, you still go on your way to stir up trouble and sow discord? Mr. Archer, you don't strike me as someone who's married to a contract. Wouldn't it be smart like you to say, let's split up this operation, eliminate a rival for your master? I might give it a thought. Ribbit, Saber, help me! Should I kill him? I tried that question over 12 times before you woke up and I've decided to act. You wouldn't even get the chance to open your eyes. Too bad, I thought you were smarter than this. Guess you'd have to suffer for it. The wicked watchmaker brought hell evil spirits, wield different curses disguised as harmless amusement park mascots. They drag victims into sleep and torture their souls for eternity. Excuse me, I'm the director of Clock Studios. Do you own the rights for our Clocky? Don't worry, Mr. Odie's PR team will handle it. I used to dream of turning Clock City's theme park into my own nightmare park. Who knew I'd get my wish this way? It's even more satisfying than biting into triple stuffed Stargazer's pie. Look at your character until you become toys for the evil spirits. If you're just gonna stand there, I might as well take Assassin's advice and write you out early. Come on, according to the great director, it's time for us to be tortured by the evil spirits. That person ahead, is that Miss Note? Oh, my bad, sweetheart. I almost forgot your voice is already my personal property. First is copyright of your songs, then your image, and finally your name. They found a younger, prettier girl, slapped the name blank on her, and put her on stage, and you'll die in despair in the desert of the dreamscape. I'll devour your body piece by piece, and even fake name Miss Note will be mine. That's not copyright, that's monopolization. Finally, and right on cue, let your friends get a good look at how far you've fallen. Don't be so quick to charge in, Red Handsome. Look at it frail, but I can still drag Miss Note down with me before you land a hit. Why would I spare an enemy servant? 2 birds with one stone sounds perfect to me. Seem like just another hollow loudmouth like Grady. Figures you foolish outworlders don't realize how powerful this nameless servant can be in Penacony. Call it charitable performance. Let me give you a taste of what Caster can really do. The voice of harmony will compare the dance to tune familiars, and you'll drown in syrupy oblivion. We'll see about that. Anyone who fights a stolen weapon is bound to get hurt. If I were you, I'd think twice before swinging something you ripped off from Miss Note. Master, are you alright? Archer's threatening me. Archer, what nonsense are you feeding him at this time? Wait, is this really time to tattle to the grown-ups? Try to steal spotlight from Star. Get them. Whoever takes him down gets a lifetime supply of Soul Glide from our investors. Seriously, Soul Glide 2 balls to stir up your all in for the evil deed? What happened to your pride as monsters? I'm a background extra. Here's time for pride. Human or monster, beast or demon, mind your own. Oh gosh, your soul's wrath is far and pittance your employer's offering. I can't promise you paradise, but I swear on front lines not to hide behind while you die. So would it be spend your life as a dancing puppet or live for the one moment as a knight? It's not too late to turn back now. Oh my gosh. That's what the writing skill is for. You traders on pep talk are switching sides? Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Lift up on my name and beloved steed. Liberate 3. Come with me and vanish the evil before us. Oh my gosh. I failed to protect my master. I was forced to be separated from her. Now it matters worse. It's the enemy who came to save me. And this is where you say thank you instead of sorry. But no excuse to cover up incompetence and negligence. Powerless servant is nothing more than a worthless doll. But Miss Robin, there's something, never mind. Just come with me. I'm not sure what the enemy did, but she's been split into pieces. Took me a while to find even these few. I figured I managed to do something in this war. I don't deserve to be called a heroic spirit. It's Grady who plays dirty. Love using a little harmony tricks on me, huh? Then I'll scatter your singer across my nightmare park. See who's helping you get out of there. Please don't be sad because of us. You've already done your best, like just like an iris by the riverside. Call it what you want. She's not still weak. No need to sugarcoat it. The old fool. Once I find Darn Odie, I'm gonna tear his puffball and stuff it right down to the ground. That's polite. Judging from what I can tell, splitting us up like this is probably an act of revenge, but our minds actually try to connect. Theoretically, if we can reunite all the Miis. Why summon the Aeon? We summon the Aeon of Harmony? You can combine into a giant robot! Kaiser. Give me a break, there's no functioning adults around here. The correct answer shall merge back into your original form, that is if you survive the curses from the devils. Now let's get going. Wait, you're planning to drag all these dead weights with you while you fight? Heads up, I don't have an action part of Robin with me. I only think, I don't do. Wait, please, there must be someone to protect Mr. Robin. I know it's asking too much, but I'll even offer my life. Victory gained through coercion is a disgrace to any warrior, but since Mr. Robin is our ally, protecting her is our only right. I'll stay, let Archer stay, then let Saber stay. Not Archer stay. Sorry, mister, I don't take orders from you. My master's still missing. I got no reason to babysit this shattered kid for you. I'll stay. As master, you're... Oh my gosh. I know. Let Saber stay. Don't place too much faith in me. I've always had faith in every friend of mine, master. Good luck. Alright, let's let the knight stay here with the princess who got to reap some of the Emily lives. Gotta do some killing. The Robins. Robins cast a blessing filled gaze when you're waiting at that anyone can actually see their eyes. That's so funny. Maybe this way? Oh yeah, okay. Oh gosh. You know what's funny about this is we could probably put all this in English since it's a silent film and only Scott is talking. Jeez, look at the boss us around. And before I lose my patience, here's your chance to switch sides. Kill the ones next to you and return to us. By its rough design, the dog-shaped monster's name suggests it's modeled after a classic figure of the Clocky cartoon, like a derivative of werewolf brother Hanu. Stop pushing yourself, Mr. Scott. Its target is me. You don't have to throw your life away for nothing. Origami Robin! Oh my gosh.
If I back down now, I'd be the same as all the other Scots. So, if you want to hurt Miss Robin, you'll have to walk over my dead body, Ribbit.
Are my eyes playing tricks on me?
Old foe, you've arrived just in time. Help me. Together we can crush this blasted evil spirit. Doesn't matter if you want to punish me later or demand an explanation. As long as Miss Robin is safe, you can do whatever you want with me, Ribbit.
I will sign up for that, sure. Why don't you make a difference? You get stuck in the endless cycle of suffering and play Hanu's adventure for the billion years. Lone Brothers say let out very satisfied. Enough to chat. Time for the most terrifying tournament in all of Penacony. Playing any Hanu games. Okay. Oh my gosh. Don't tell me I can say it again. I have to say it, but preserve the integrity of Hanu's adventure. All you can do is let out very urgent. They even lost the ability to speak rationally. Maybe I should just leave him. It's not like it was all that helpful anyway. You let out a terrified so you can understand that. I guess I can just leave him. Can you make any sense of what he's saying? Of course, Brother Hanu says he's gonna punch that evil spirit right in the face. How did it come to this? Is this a nursery or a zoo? Fed by animal echoes cries, Archer's temple. The worst mental trauma he suffered since the Holy Grail world began. If you really want to tell Archer you need a Hanu TV to return to normal, maybe you should look around for clues? No! I hate Hanu! Alright. Where's Miss Robin? Miss Robin! We can't leave without talking to Miss Robin. Oh, the best ultra cool Hanu trailblazer. I believe you'll defeat that baddie tweet. Appropriate. gosh. Wait, is there something weird about the TV? Is that part of the solution to the curse? Blood to confirm it. Getting this small helps you glance at Scott, but Righteous TV, all I can offer is anything but help. Maybe you should show imagination, but the expression seems 30% smug, 70% mocking. You lash out, kicking Scott in frustration. Alright, let's do this. Every time I ask you a question and this answer yes, kick him once. If no, kick him twice. TV is the key to lifting the curse, isn't it? Oh gosh. Destroying the core should be nullified. The effect, should I smash the TV? No, kick him a few more times. Oh my gosh. I was thinking this in reverse. You want me to repair this machine to restore it to the original state, right? So glad. Trace on. Ooh, fancy schmancy. Back to normal. Also, we found a way to break the curse. That cheating doesn't count. I demand a rematch. You think you get a second chance at the same trick? Looks like we don't have time to step in after all. Thanks, pal. We'll be taking things ahead now. Anytime, any place. Galaxy Ranger serving justice. Wait! Son of a forked eye! Long time no see, it's only been a while. Ever since that shirt sucked me into the TV, I've been lost to this hotel, sending my greetings all over to the little fudge pies along the way. Some minute ago, the whole space cracked and collapsed. I regained my footing, and bam! There was Miss Robin right next to me. I didn't expect it, but this girl's got a bit of a ranger vibe in her. By the way, what's the fudging thing raised by the nose walker next to you, a prisoner?
Ribbit, here comes a hero of justice, Ribbit.
Huh? Alright, about Scott of Justice.
Greedy split my consciousness into countless fragments in the previous battle, just like what happened to Miss Robin. I'm honestly as shocked as you are. Who'd have thought there's justice in that man called Scott? And
True.
yet, my chest burns with righteous fire.
That's acid reflex, Scott. Scott of Justice is not the evil ones. He threw himself in there to protect me, tweet. You trust this son of a nosewalker? Might as well believe I'm a general of the Shinjo. No offense, but making someone like him turn over a new leaf is like asking an antimatter legion to plant trees in the kingdom of banditry. I completely agree. We can't afford the risk. If the enemy cursed him or turned him into some kind of special familiar, then...
I thought, what if this is all part of Scott's plan? What if the evil side of him is lying in wait within me, ready to spring to action at any moment?
As I sip tea.
I want to go with you to save the other Miss Robins, and I also need someone to kill me if Scott ever takes over my body.
I mean, I'm up for you taking... Keep up your act, let's see if I fall for it. Keep my eyes on you at all times. That'd be too hard at him. We don't have time to waste. As the old saying goes, every charter deserves a second cookie. How about we take him in for now? If he turns good, great. If not, we can always chuck him in and serve it as a projectile. Well, since the victim herself said so...
To honor the trust placed in me, I will never bend to evil, Ribbit.
Miss Ranger will count you escort this little blackbird to save her and the others. We'll wrap up the rest fast and find this little bird back, sorry. And the rest of Miss Robin and track down the unreliable master.
I'll prove my justice with my actions, Ribbit.
Following multiple scandals involving the famous actress, all associated companies have terminated their endorsement contracts. Dream Chaser organization, well, let's see, Mr. Alfalfa had the Alpha family noticed that Blank had started in numerous classics at their invitation. Her songs became household staples, Penacony homestays. Alpha expressed deep regret over her downfall. Let's see. So, they got rid of a name that was sort of like a moniker for her, and they replaced it with somebody with the same name. So I was right in the fact that, yeah, she was the original actress that dealt with Rekka, who's Grady. Interesting. Though I wish it wasn't such an obvious plot point because I had guessed it at the beginning, at the very, very beginning. Every Robin belongs to me. It sounds like me, like, doing my gotcha pulls. E6 Robin belongs to me. Together them all, summon the god of Robins. Swallow up and home, become the king of nightmares. The god of Robins. Too many new plots, I don't even know where to start complaining. Let's see. I wonder... Well, the bubble film technology, right? Which is interesting that this ended up turning up being like a precursor to what Penacony is. Like, I didn't expect a collab to be like, you know, this is the story of Penacony, but it's sort of interesting that they went that route. I'm definitely glad they did, though. Turn their backs on her. She's staying for most vulnerable, ultimately losing her life to charity performance. Wait, what? She died? When? She's staying for those who are most vulnerable, ultimately losing her life during charity performance. They all bear responsibility for what happened. Are you suggesting the Alfalfa family and Mr. Alfalfa played a role in this? No, absolutely not. The Alfalfa family has always been an angel investor in entertainment, helping countless Irish family artists rise to fame. Mr. Alfalfa remains an invaluable Grady Films partner, and I'm certain we'll collaborate even more closely in the future. So wait, was there a murder cover-up then? Are they saying that, like, she got killed and that, like, the Alfalfa family covered it up? Which I guess would sort of make sense in the sense of, like, Penacony as a whole, with, like, scandals and cover-ups and stuff, but... Still, though, it's a little... much, right? Before I judge you all, first to deal with this disobedient pawn, Scott, how utterly despicable you are to side with them. So desperate to play the hero, aren't you? An ominous chill runs down my spine. Ominous chill. Why waste a breath on it? One bullet will fudge them up and we're done here. TikTok, thought I'd just play along with your little hero fantasy? Mr. Grady gave me a special bullet that never misses. One pull this trigger and the master with the most dialogue will drop dead on the spot. Scott took the fatal hit meant for you.
I can't keep going with all of you. But I'll die happy, knowing that I gave my life for justice. To keep others safe.
I know they said the violence isn't real, but... yeah, right? Yay, time to crack open the champagne. Don't you dare die on me.
The night we broke up, I lied to her. There's no such thing as a Scott.
Oh my gosh, I knew it.
That justice is a part of the name.
Oh my gosh, scumbag.
What do you think? How would you rate this shocking reveal, Ribbit? Director, heal me up! I worked so hard to lead them into the trap, and now you're shooting me in the butt!
But a kind of profanity. If you were to see stealing stuff out and block the bullet, Old Clucky would have eliminated him already. Why are you the audacity to act proud? I sent you undercover to deliver a crushing blow to the story's climax. Instead, you couldn't even manage a basic narrative structure? Even a child could tell you you're putting on an act. But you're so desperate for attention. Congratulations, Mr. Scott. You're hereby demoted from actor to stage decoration. You don't even have it behind. One more bullet, just one more bullet and no more pain. Wow. Oh, Clock, you keep playing dead. No completed scene, no paycheck for you. TikTok, you gave the impression that I was faking? My clockwork has never been taken away this whole time. You know, for a demon with manipulation, human emotions is like playing an instrument. Just a light touch and you get something like this.
Watch this. Let the show begin.
Oh my gosh. We have to fight him, right? How's your powers range so ridiculously broad? You dare use my own powers against me, Grady? Missing it, your bro. Oh, big mistake. Come on, let's show him knockoff what their clockwork can do. What do you have here? Poor little thing trying to save your old friend from a curse you can't even protect yourself? Where's your clockwork is useless, shocked, confused? Well, of course you are. However, clockwork comes from Clocky, but I am old Clocky. When the junior meets the senior, it's only natural for you to fail. Time for the old man to teach his kid a lesson. Feeling beyond the words that clutches at your mind, not one of Clocky's 4 different emotions. This is darker, heavier, like a silent quagmire. Departed loved ones, betrayed by those you trust most, the shadow of approaching death. These manufactured emotions burst in your heart, leaving the black void which watches you with the empty eyes of a corpse. First, let's show you. I don't have time to play pretend with you guys. Impossible. Use clockwork to turn everyone's emotions to pure despair. Dog, how trite. Your dialogue is straight for the villains 101. These pathetic attempts at manipulation are less effective than vultures squawking over a corpse. What took you so long? Was that whole silent badass act really necessary? Sacking off will cost you in your performance review. Or whatever, just put it on my master's tab. I wanted to see how deep this monster's hell could go in a strange universe of yours, but it seems your world's still full of hope in the future after all. Despair, please. I've witnessed enough scenes of despair to submerge this entire playground of nightmare. I've seen corpses hanging from the gallows that stretch like endless forests. I've witnessed charred remains after doomsday battles where people become nothing more than ravenous beasts devouring at each other. Just who are you? A hard-working guardian admitted what is a workaholic. I've seen far too many forms of despair, but to break me, your fake illusions don't even come close. TikTok, cracking power to maximum. I refuse to accept anyone can resist my clockwork now. I've seen bodies mangled under war chariots. Trace on. Why is he sending a... Okay, well, I'm not gonna ask questions. Nice.
Your spots. The harmony will soon play in unison. May this faint light dispel the gloom. Restore clear skies. Once more. The future will be bright. Please calm down. Why don't you stay and let's pick it up a notch? I hope for it, please. Quiet down. Tonight, the stars echo because of me.
There we go.
Please calm down. Don't move. Hey? May this faint dispel the gloom. Restore clear skies. Once more.
6 shots? 3 shots? Okay, 2 shots. Nice. Whoa, what is that damage? No, that's stupid. There's no way. Well, I mean, it is story bosses, right? Story monsters. So, is to be expected, right? Look at Smug, the director avenged me. Extra lines won't pay you extra. Well, in that case, I'm dead. Good, now let's regroup with the others. Oh, it looks like you crawled out of a tough fight. Broken Void Song Will, now you appear out of nowhere when we did all the work? Well, I did something alright. Some evil spirit called the Revolver Governor got all clean with me, and instead we played a game. We ended up losing 10 years worth of savings to me. Look, I even brought an old friend back with me. Ah, Sleepy Robin. After a short break, scattered allies finally reconvened from across. I had no idea so much was happening. Thank you for keeping my master safe. I just didn't want to give Grady the satisfaction. Let's save that for later? Didn't the girl say if we brought all the spirit cells back together, she would return to normal? I proposed this theory assuming none of the Robins were in a defect status. There's dissonance in the melody. Despair, you old clocky, dang it. Grady, what foul language are you having me use? Anyway, the emotion affecting the last master hasn't disappeared despite the enemy's demise. Cindy will absolutely kill me dead. My resonance isn't nearly as powerful as Miss Robbins or Miss Resin, Miss Rosin's, but enough to clear this amount of dissonance. Master, please stay quiet and don't disturb my melody. Ignore whatever you see. These are just internal doubts and won't hurt anyone else. And rebuild the melody that is truly your own. Thank you everyone for your help. Without you, I would definitely have been fudging. Sorry, seems the conscious splitting effects have completely worn off. Everyone, please come closer. I've decoded this film's melody. With a few adjustments, you should be able to break free from Grady's noble phantasm. Master, you gave me a chance to enjoy the Holy Grail, or I saved you in return, so now we're square. What a pleasant surprise. Old friend, you finally understood that it is those who can truly grant your wish. Evil spirit must be affecting you. Let me tune you properly. Master, you're far too kind-hearted. With no interest in the Holy Grail, this is why I must pursue this path myself. Mr. Odie is a businessman through and through. His prices are astronomically high. And did you really betray your friends just to let me win the Holy Grail war? Here's some advice. While I'm still here, use a command spell to kill me just like the others who have toyed with my fate. It is beyond you, Miss Robin. Then we must part ways here. Is this a declaration of war? Since you're no longer Miss Robin's servant, I see no reason to let a potential enemy walk away. I can tell you're hesitating still, but I draw my blade. There's still time for you to change your mind. Everyone, are you forgetting something? I'm still here. My old friend has finally found her path, fulfilling her wish, and I won't let anyone block her way. If you want to escape my noble phantasm, then I'll just have to add some more excitement. The second screening has ended. See you in the final nightmare. Goodbye, Master. May your kindness never meet betrayal. Lead actor's self-deceiving heart. Hero's blood, monster's blood. All in the third act, the details of explorers caused by bloodshed. Strange worlds. This is exactly what dream chasers at pioneering age live for. Interesting. Daggum Wubaboo, when did this ever end? Aren't those movies all the same? Oh my, even a proper pioneer like the cowboy can't bear to watch any longer. Director, though I don't know your life story, but surely a box office disaster and a miserable end seem all but fated. And you, Mr. Scott, did you change your tune because you're planning to abandon the darkness and embrace the light? Looks like not even Assassin's Master can tolerate his trashy films anymore. Director, did you place me in the wrong spot? I'm still among the bad guys. No. Given your stellar performance earlier, our partnership ends here. As for old Odie, I'll file a claim for accidental casualty compensation on your behalf. It'll be issued to your family. Because the ending of this Plan 6 from outer space is no survivors. Grady, since you've shown no mercy to blame me for returning the favor, Director Venturine, my earlier hostility is just an act to fool our enemies. I infiltrated Odie's group specifically for this moment to help you in the Holy Grail, the only one who truly deserves it. I may vomit. Mr. Scott, I know things haven't been going smoothly for you in your department, but if you can show enough commitment, the strategic investment department might have a better spot for you. How dare you accept such things so easily? Grady, you think you're truly gonna let me play a fool, right? As an actor, I'm a part of your noble phantasm too, and as such, I'm being the former protagonist, I can naturally use your second noble phantasm's power. How dare you? Director Venturing to show commitment deploying staff access, one-click noble phantasm skip. Please stop acting. Other than Scott, well, obscene language from the person who would era mine. World era me. How can there be an audience so uncultured? skipped all the best parts of the movie. This is the result of my entire life's work. And it was trash. You know nothing. I'm the creator of this dream bubble movie genre, and it was I who established the first film company in Penacony. If I hadn't given up my monopoly on filmmaking technology, the Watchmaker and Maven would never have achieved what they did. So, what would that make the films have you made not bad? Even if feeling a little bad for you now, Director Grady, you were thoroughly outclassed by our tours. As a master of marketing and an inventor, you've undoubtedly a success, but the audience doesn't care what you gave in your efforts. They just know that your movie is just terrible. You can't feel the limits of our audience's patience. It's an endless, cliche-ridden, silent series of utterly unexciting gore. What a waste of everyone's time. So surprised that the audience eventually abandoned you. I feel like this is like a parallel of like what I'm experiencing right now, like the irony. Well, let's hope this guy's probably gone mad. Archer simply offered him a final shot. You're the one who drove him insane. What a sharp-tongued, amusing, flamboyant actor you are. It's rare for anyone to make me completely speechless during a debate. Didn't see that coming, did you? Strangling you all in this nightmare of fantasy is a bit dull. Tell me, are you interested in siding with good old Odie? What are you having about this time? Trying to drive a wedge? We join forces so we can sweep the rest of these opponents off the board in an instant. Surely a senior executive of the strategic investment department who understands investments is better than anyone would make the choice, right? Wouldn't you agree, Adventurine? You seem particularly obsessed with me, Director. Is it because I'm an amateur film critic who repeatedly tore apart your masterpiece? Of course it's because you're the cleverest one here, most over the fact that despite your apparent power, none of you have actually escaped my bounded field. For someone like you, betrayal is an option to consider, not a moral absolute. Someone like me. You're a terrible filmmaker, but you're not bad at reading people. Work me, you're not seriously. Good businessmen always evaluate the situation and adjust their stances for better investment. I'm tired of this endless farce. Limiting this many competitors at once is quite profitable. I thought you didn't care about the Holy Grail. I wasn't being honest. Great, I love flexible actors like you. Now, goodwill, let's move to the next scene. Your caliber deserves a much bigger stage. Wow.
Archer, as my servant, you'll come with me, right?
Makes sense compared to this lot. Grady and clearly caught from the same money-grubbing class. Like if I change to Japanese, will you understand me? This is gonna be way tougher than Scott was. We did an extra few fudging bullets on this guy. This should be my sword that cleaves the final blow. Master, if you're just joking, I can cover for you if you apologize now, but if you're serious, this will end with that blood being spilled. I'll ask one more time. Shall I remove your legs first, or should I start by cutting off that irritating hand of yours, Mr. Adventurine? Oh, okay. Using the command seals now. Well.
他人をどうこうするのは嫌いでね。そっちにつくのが君の考えなら好きにするといいよ。ただ、立場を変えないとゲームの全体が見えない時もある。
That's right, killing you to erase my existence. I'm sorry, everyone. I surrender. I give up. Archer? You give up way too quickly. I should expect my awful summoning look. I told you, a guy covered in gold is never good news. And as your servant, I'll follow your commands. Gilgamesh. Wait, Director, I can be a traitor too. I want more scenes too, direct. Fantastic, 2 more exceptional leads at once. I'll give you bigger roles. Turn to unstoppable monsters and tear everyone apart. Step in the spotlight, Mr. Venture, and enjoy this special feature that I've crafted just for you. More body mind control.
全ての音が共鳴する。未来はきっと明るいはずです。待たせちゃいましたね。ありがとう。だいぶ楽になったわ。
Great. Here we go.
かくれんぼしよっか。愚者千年不器用遊び尽くさ。答え見つけてごらん。
Okay, still.
懲りないやつだ。カスバカ。
調和のユニゾンが響く。それ。安心して。動揺しちゃダメ。
私の出番か。カラドボルグ。
Nice.
I am the bone of my soul. Steel is my body, and fire is my blood. I have created over 1,000 blades, unknown to death, unknown to
life.
Withstood pain to create many weapons. Yet, those hands will never hold anything. So, as I pray, unlimited blade works!
Nice. Oh! Okay. I did not expect this.
敵の位置はもう分かっただろう、アーチャー。今だ。とどめよ。